Hi everyone, welcome back to Beautiful British English for a bite-sized fluency lesson. Today we're going to be talking about listening practice for your exam. Okay, so let's jump straight into my top tips to help you practice for your listening exam. Now, the exam you're practicing for or preparing for may be IELTS, TOEFL, any of the Cambridge exams, or any kind of listening exam. And these are just some very simple things that you can do to help you prepare for an exam. Okay, so tip number one, and I know this is very obvious, tip number one is listen to as much spoken English as you can. But not just any spoken English, conversation. I want you guys to listen to conversation, real conversations, that's two or more people speaking with each other about different things. Conversation is much better for you than just listening to a podcast, a monologue, which is just me speaking. You only get to listen to one voice. What you actually need is a variety of voices discussing subjects. Yeah? So that's the first tip. Don't just download podcasts, listen to conversation, real conversations. Okay, and tip number two, I want you to practice your listening in a noisy environment, a noisy location, anywhere where there are distractions. So it could be while you're on the bus, on the train, travelling to and from work or visiting people around the world. Airports are great places, train stations, supermarkets, restaurants, anywhere where there are lots of distractions created by noise. Now, this noise could be other people having a discussion, it could be machinery, it could be workmen. Distractions are great because in any real situation where you need to listen, there will be distractions. Yeah? Perhaps if you have been involved in any kind of sort of conference call, there are always distractions. You know, you're perhaps trying to listen to one person, but another person's making noise over here and you're trying to concentrate. So distractions are very natural parts of life. Plus, it's also important for you guys to remember that in your listening exam, the listening that you will have to hear will not be perfectly created audio. There will be distractions included in the audio. So for example, if you are listening to a conversation of two people and the two people are in a restaurant, there will be lots of background noise of activities in a restaurant. People eating, people drinking, people making different noises with the cutlery and pots and pans. Yeah. So distractions and background noises are all part of your listening exam and your listening experience. Okay, top tip number 3. Get lots and lots of practice tests for whichever exam you are preparing for. Make sure that you find the resources online, download lots and lots of practice tests, and when you've completed them all, download even more and do more and more. Just keep practicing your listening as often and as frequently as you can. Try and do it consistently, and you will eventually improve your listening. Okay? So these are my top tips for listening practice that you can do anywhere, anytime for an exam. If you would like more tips on listening in general, then click on the link below this video, go to my Patreon site, and there you will find lots and lots of additional tips that are not available on YouTube.